Me did Yanyante chua, and maybe I'm discovered for you, Pakuma Busia for Ghana. No, me used to tap send. Tap send. No fee mobile money transfer. Eye easy, eye convenient, eye fast, and sounds so free. Won't you share? Me discover ye mapim. Tap send. Intienne, also download the tap send app no ever mobile phone so free. Na first ka komo abusuya for Ghana fa na nyina. Tap send. Papa no.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Check it. Green select glucometer. Check it. Push sugar level for check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Live from Ghana, Greater Accra region, so to home to be precise. Yes, this is Sammy Flex TV. You are welcome to the most exciting entertainment talk show in Ghana and beyond. This is Sammy Flex Speaks. My name is Roland Amate. Here, we give you serious breakdown analysis. Like, just relax and enjoy today's content because what we have on the table is mind-blowing. Big thanks to Currency Digital Rasta, Richie Flex, and everybody giving us huge support behind the scenes. We do this with you every day. Therefore, the comment section is also for you. Likewise, if today is your first time, don't forget to subscribe and also recommend this channel to your loved ones. We delve straight into matters of the day, and today I have my big man in the studio as usual. His name is
Mention me 10 times.
Flex.
Mention me 10 times. Representing in my traditional African wear. Yeah, I went to church yesterday, so good. I'm bringing the church blessing to the saints. If people don't go to church, that's your problem.
I went to church.
No. I doubt because as of the evening, you said you were drinking Guinness.
It was in the evening, not in the morning. It was in the evening.
You went to church and you came back to drink Guinness.
We are killing.
Swallow lies. This guy doesn't know a holiday. He doesn't know a holiday. Me, I know my holidays. On my holidays, I am fully holy. Yeah, he doesn't know. He's missing the days. Yeah, so he came back from church and drank Guinness. Me, I'll drink Guinness. The next day, I'll be holy. That's it.
and what will change?
The fact that you messed the holiday. That's the fact that you messed the holiday. But it's all good, man.
It's all good.
It's all good. Yeah, man.
So we are going straight into the story on board. Kwaw Kesse is in the news alongside Shatta Wale and Sarkodie. Kwaw Kesse has descended on Shatta Wale and other people saying all sort of things, and as well as Yaa Pono, if I should add. He says that, according to Kwaw Kesse, he doesn't understand why Sarkodie would achieve such a huge feat in his career, and when it is time for everybody to congratulate him and celebrate, people or some people would want to either mock him or even come and beef him, to the extent that somebody like Yaa Pono has even done a diss record against him. He also expressed his displeasure between on the matter between Shatta Wale and Kojo Sheldon. In a video that he posted online, is what he said that in. Let's go and watch the video. When we come back, I'll take my big man's opinion on Kwaw Kesse's stance.
As he say, people they cry and things for Twitter and things. Sarkodie featuring Bob Marley, whether dead or alive. Bob Marley is bigger than everybody in this our industry. Even when you go to this world, when you go to the world out there, Bob Marley is big. Bob Marley is big in the world. Obia we know. Question any views? Any views here, be? instead of you to be happy for your brother. Ebi mo for pain, some ebi mo di akoye njum to this the brother. And we are talking, we are supporting brother. No, people say, oh, you are kissing us. You must say, miss a being cry maybe. At this point, you know, if my brother is progressing, a being cry maybe they are supporting. You know. The other man too, they cry. Say, could you Sheldon, they cry. Masa, the people where they claim hard guy, or them or they be emotional. The hard guys where people where they will go, I'll be hard guy, I'm a hard guy. They end up crying. Go on Twitter, your man, they cry for their giddy. All the people where they can't this we talk say we our time pass. They are now crying on Twitter. Go there and see. The person where he claims that the whole world belongs to him is crying. Maza, nobody reach, oh. This journey, nobody reach. Yeah, nobody reach. The time Sarkodie do me something where I not do a song to this Sam. I talk say, my man, the way me the my man, the way he treat me that way, I no like. The next time we met, we squash our issues. I didn't have to come and do a song to.
Bruh,
Yep.
this is what Kwaw Kesse is saying.
I think I've been following. I've been following. It even started from Twitter. When Kwaw Kesse, after Yaa Pono had released the Yard song.
The Yard song.
Yes. Then Kwaw Kesse tweeted that in the world, if someone is progressing, you have to be happy for him. If you are under someone, or if someone is bigger than you and the person is making progress, you have to be happy for him. You don't have to hate, blah, 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 blah. Obviously, Yaa Pono's Yard, he mentioned that it's a say the every time of people are featuring Sammy 4. Once again, talking about the fact that Sarkodie featured the dead Bob Marley. May his soul rest in peace. Unfortunately, Ghanaians are not letting him rest in peace for the past few weeks. In fact, they are disturbing his peace at the moment. That is on a lighter note, though. So yes, Kwaw Kesse started throwing some salvos at Yaa Pono. And obviously, you know Yaa Pono. So Yaa Pono initially said that to him, if you are an artist and you have an issue with another artist, there is no need for you to be tweeting.
Right.
To be writing online. Go to the studio, record something. That is what makes you an artist. Come back, release it, and let people really get the message you are trying to send in the song. Then Kwaw Kesse comes again to say that to him, he doesn't write songs for underground artists. So Kwaw Kesse described Yaa Pono as an underground artist.
Yes, that's why he said underground artists like beefing.
Exactly. So that underground artist like beefing, he was actually referring to Yaa Pono.
Oh.
Yes. Because Yaa Pono Yade threw a shot at Sarkodie. And Kwaw Kesse, you know, for some time, Kwaw Kesse and Sarkodie, they seem to have fight up. Remember at the point, Kwaw Kesse also complained that he was not getting the attention of Sarkodie when he wanted to do something with him.
True.
But I'm sure the last Rapaholic show, Kwaw Kesse had a chance to perform or something like that. And ever since, to him, he and Sarkodie, now they are cool. So when he realized that after the Sammy thing, so many people started coming at Sarkodie, and then Yaa Pono also taking advantage of that to throw a shot at Sarkodie, he thinks he can just come back to defend Sarkodie. And unfortunately, his defense came to meet another stiffer opposition. Where, Yaa Pono is beef god. In fact, in our industry, if you are looking for the real beef god, Yaa Pono is the real beef god.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes. Yaa Pono. And found the conquer fan soda.
How?
Yes.
So many people have beefed Yaa Pono in this.
And what happened?
Oh, that one, yeah, there are records to show.
No, Yaa Pono is a beef god, if you don't know. Like, don't start a beef with him. Yaa Pono doesn't stop beefing, no. Today, Yaa Pono is still beefing Shatta. Anytime he gets the opportunity, he throws shot at Shatta. When Shatta was preparing for the stadium show that he said, oh, he's calling for all the people, his beef, they should come.
Including Yaa Pono.
Didn't you see his response?
Oh, yes.
Yaa Pono is a beef god. Like, he doesn't quit beefing. He's like that Hausa boy that you fight, you beat him in the morning, in the evening he'll meet you, in the morning we didn't finish. Let's continue. Yaa Pono is that guy. To me, in the industry, if there is a beef god, he is the beef god. Shatta will fight with you, the next day he's laughing with you. So Shatta is not a beef god to me. Yes, today you fight, the next day he's hugging, smiling all over you. Yeah, his anger comes and goes like winter and summer. Yeah, that is Shatta for you. But Yaa Pono, if he starts beefing, you forget it forever and ever.
But is it true that Ghanaians are not celebrating Sarkodie's win at this time enough?
I think the whole thing started with the interview he granted Hit FM. And after that, that is when the whole thing turned. I'm sure until that interview, or should I say the whole thing started with Sammy's Twitter rants. Maybe I can also go on that tangent. Maybe the whole thing started when Sammy started his Twitter rant, and it started another conversation of Sarkodie not being responsive to others, and the interview came, and now out of the interview, another thing also triggered it, and after we lost it. So yes, I think in that sense, it is right. We did not do the celebration enough because just within the song was not even a week until the Sarkodie Sammy thing started. So yes, if you ask whether really we've not celebrated that moment enough, I will say yes. It is not lies. We did not celebrate it enough. But I don't know who we can blame in this direction. I'm not too sure who we can blame. Whether we should blame Sarkodie himself, whether we should blame Sammy, whether we should blame music lovers, because you see, Bibi and Papa, that's why I'm finding it difficult who we can blame. But yes, it is true. It is like that. So back to the matter. Kesse will always take the advantage to also be heard.
Oh, okay.
Yes, because he knows that this is what everybody is talking about. This is what the industry is discussing. So if Yaa Pono, that he considers underground artist, is hitting his body, he will not sit down for anybody to happen. Just as when the show tweet to show that Sarkodie is not very stingy as we want to make it look. Just as D Black will tweet for us to know Sarkodie is not very stingy for us to think like that. Yeah, so that is what Kwaw Kesse was doing. But unfortunately, where he's got into, that's why Yaa Pono tell him, go to the studio, record a song if you think you want to beef me. But Kwaw Kesse also thinks that you are an up-and-coming artist. I'm sure in the coming days, if care is not taken, Yaa Pono will come specifically for Kwaw Kesse in a song.
Wow.
Yes, Yaa Pono believes in that. Because now, talk about numbers. Go and check his yard songs. It is not doing bad.
Of course.
He's getting the numbers because people are talking about it. And if he knows that Ghanaians love it, he will do it. So now that Kwaw Kesse seems to be getting closer to him on that beef level, I'm saying that I suspect that in the coming days, if someone doesn't hold him from entering the studio and from activating the mic, Kwaw Kesse will get his share of the beef right now.
Wow.
So in their case, that is what it is.
Let's move straight into international. In fact, let's go to Nigeria. And we have one of Nigeria's finest singers and music songwriters in Ghana. I'm talking about Pheelz. Pheelz is in Ghana and he granted an interview on 3 Music TV network, 3 Music Network. And during the interview, he was asked, is the perception about Ghanaians not having that same media support or support in the Nigerian space that true? Is it a myth or it is true? And according to, and they use somebody like Shatta even as a case study, one who seemed to have some kind of beef even in the Nigerian entertainment system. And according to Pheelz, he thinks that it is almost a myth because yes, even though some people will say there's that rivalry, he doesn't see it to the extent that even Shatta has support. And he also expressed his feeling about him even wanting Shatta on a record. In a video, he said this during the interview. Let's go and watch the video. When we come back, my big man will come back. Bruh, that's Pheelz.
Yeah, I think my first close encounter for Pheelz was when he came to perform at the Global Citizen Festival.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
that was last year.
Yeah, that was last year. That was my first closest encounter. Apart from that, I've been enjoying his songs from afar. So yes, he's one guy that I've not really followed closely. But when he came to perform, I realized that okay, it means he's also there because people knew him then.
Yeah.
But I have not followed him closely like that. But it is so obvious that when you mention his name doesn't come across like someone who is new. He comes across like someone we know and someone we trust. So yes, welcome to Ghana. And I want to believe he is enjoying his stay in Ghana.
So far.
Because sometimes I read some comments from some Nigerian brothers and sisters who feel that because our Ghanaian industry seem to be hostile towards the Ghanaian artists, the Nigerian artists. Sometimes they don't even want them to come to Ghana. But unfortunately, they are struggling to stop them from coming. Yes, I have been coming across comments like that, and we will make sure our artists don't come to Ghana.
But think we are hostile?
Yeah, to them, they think our industry is becoming hostile to them, especially after Shatta Wale's runs. And the fact that, like you said, when people think when you go to Nigeria, you not get the attention from their media space. But when you come to Ghana, we have opened our doors and our gates for them. So because of that, they say it to be some hostilities of a sort.
Okay.
You understand? So yes, even in the midst of that, they still see the need to come to Ghana to do what they are doing. And I'm sure Pheelz, whatever he came to do, as soon as he appeared on that radio program, then it means that he also has promotion at the back of his mind.
Of course.
Maybe he did not come fully in the country to do promotion, but for him to accept that I want to appear on this platform, then it means that there is that probability of him using the platform to promote himself. Then a question comes up of who he would want to feature. He talks about Shatta Wale. Of course, Shatta Wale is that guy who has a way of entering into places that he's not even been invited.
Free Wi-Fi.
Free Wi-Fi, like he keeps calling it. So he'll be here, and his story will be trending in Nigeria. If you ask him, he'll tell you, I got free Wi-Fi to enter Nigeria. And I'm sure that is how it is. So when Pheelz was asked who he would want to do a song with, he mentioned Shatta Wale. Which song does he know of from Shatta Wale? And he mentioned Freedom. In fact, when I also heard him mention Freedom, I said, Freedom.
Freedom.
Like, Freedom is a song Shatta Wale played with. So why would that come across as a song he heard and he fell in love with Shatta? Because Freedom there, it is one of Shatta Wale's unserious songs. Like, it is a song he did just to party. And anytime he's on stage, even you know what time he performs, that's when he doesn't want to do anything particular, just play a song and no move Freedom like that. So when he said that was the song he loved, I was also like, wow, Freedom. What someone doesn't take serious. He did not say On God or Bullet and all those songs. He said Freedom. Then it goes on. Then Olele Salvador, shout out to Olele Salvador, comes through with a question like, but Shatta Wale doesn't seem to be a friend to Nigerians. So how come you are looking for someone to feature and it is Shatta Wale you are calling for? And I think Pheelz' answer does it for everybody. And that is how we should see ourselves moving forward. He thinks, no, there is no bad blood like that. There is no like fisticuff when we meet each other. There is nothing like someone will go for a bullet or someone will go for a bomb and blast Ghana or Nigerian music industry. No, he doesn't see it like that. That is why he will not shy away from featuring Shatta Wale if he knows he is the guy fit for the job. And Miss G was also talking about, is it because of Shatta's numbers, blah, blah, blah. Yes, of course, it could be part of it. But still, it's about the impact. If I want to do something with you, I would want to do it with you because you have the impact. If I want to do something with you, I would want to do it with you because after that, I'll get the necessary resources that I'm looking for to push my thing. And I'm sure that is what Pheelz was mentioning. So yes, it gives me that confidence that, okay, sometimes the so-called hatred, sometimes the so-called backbiting, sometimes the so-called issues, maybe it will just be among the fanatics.
Really?
And not necessarily about the real industry players. Because if it is, I'm sure Pheelz, who is also a big name in Nigeria's music industry, will not mention Shatta. Knowing that, oh, Shatta just finished beefing with Burna Boy, one of our biggest in Nigeria. Shatta just finished saying this. Shatta said he would do this. Shatta, no, he did not consider any of these things. He felt that it is business time. Let's go and do business. And to him, to do business, the right person he thinks he can do that business with is Shatta Wale. So yes, there are some things we can leave for fans. Fans will always be fans, I keep saying. And me, I still have the belief that if you are in the space and you don't want to have any problem with any of these guys, make sure you don't have any encounter with fans, because if you are not careful, you use them to have a problem with another guy.
The main man.
Yes, because they will say something, you would want to respond to it, but in your response, you might end up hurting the main man.
In a space where Shatta seems to be responding to so many things, even comments that are being passed on him on social media, do you think he will come and respond to this? And if he would, what do you think will be his reaction towards this?
It is just a matter of the video reaching him or the message reaching him.
Okay.
And already I think I've seen some boys who are closer to Shatta Wale sharing the video online.
Okay.
I think I've seen flexxnewspaper. I've seen one of his news channels on Instagram. I think Shatta Wale News. I've seen that also shared, and a couple of people. So if all these guys are sharing the videos, I want to believe Shatta follows them. So if Shatta follows them, then the probability that he will be seeing that is also high.
Okay.
That is why I am not so surprised, or I will not be so surprised if he sees it. And if he sees it and he sees business in it, he will respond accordingly.
Okay.
Because yes, Pheelz is not a bad name. If you do something with him, obviously his numerous fans in Nigeria, you get to steal a portion of them.
Of course.
Or you get to call the attention of a portion of them, and they would also start following you. So yes, if the opportunity comes for Shatta to get the message and he wants to respond business-wise, why not? And like I'm saying, it should be business. It shouldn't be like, just give me verse, just give me verse. Then one would delay, then later we come back and say, I called him for a feature and he did not mind me. But if he opens it up, it is business. It might not be an outright payment, but it could be that, okay, when we are done, your percentage is this, your percentage is that, and there is business. And I'm sure now that's the level of the business. No need for quick, or necessary talking. Let's hit it. What are the figures on paper? If the figures are good for us on paper, why not? Let's go and shoot it. So yes, I still want to believe Shatta might get a message, and if he gets the message and the vibe is right, he would respond positively or affirmatively.
Wow. When the vibe is right, yes, like he said, Shatta would want to respond and even come to business terms with Pheelz. That brings us to another exciting edition of Sammy Flex Speaks. Don't forget to subscribe. The comment section is for you. We would love to hear from you also. Big thanks to Currency, the Guitar, Rastarity Flex, and everybody who gave us huge support behind the scenes. My name is Roland Amate. Don't forget to stay safe. We are out.